Was hit by more bad news about the economy. The currency has weakened significantly recently, mainly due to concerns around a lack of demand for South African commodities from China. Today it fell by 1% after it was announced that business confidence hit a 17-year low in August. An index released by the Chamber of Commerce and Industry looks at actual activity in the economy, including business-to-business orders, vehicle and retail sales and employment. The Chamber says that 60,000 people could lose their jobs this year.
The power crisis, drought conditions, slowing growth in China and other export markets, as well as the volatile rand, have been a toxic cocktail for business confidence. The South African Chamber of Commerce and Industry, that releases the Business Confidence Index, says the pressures are being felt across the economy. Saki says uncertainty about the local economy as well as the global turmoil are both weighing.
Our electricity supply that is not what it should be. It's creating uncertainty, especially for investors. Of course, and then service delivery in general, and then of course consistency in policy and enhancing private sector participation is an important issue, and certainty about where we're going in terms of policy, property rights and that type of issues is very important, and one should have clarity on that. I think one should also realize that I think we're going through a cycle at the moment, a downward cycle, and on top of the downward cycle we have all this random sort of developments like China.
What's at stake is jobs and the livelihood of millions of South Africans. Lower commodity prices are threatening employment in mining, while the drought is hitting farmers.
Employment looks difficult at this stage. I mean, as you know what is going on in the mines. I think the agriculture sector is also on the stage. There's no real financial room to take on new labour. So it's a difficult situation we're sitting off. And you can't have government acting as the last resort for employment, because government is also on the stage in terms of its finances, and its tax revenue is not what it should be.
Meanwhile, the Standard Bank Purchasing Managers Index, a gauge of the health of the manufacturing sector, has added to the bleak picture being painted by the economic data. It edged up slightly in August, but it remains below the neutral 50 index points mark, which means the factory activity is contracting. Gloria Stefako Musi, SABC News, Johannesburg.